Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for the time to given to me. My full name is Lucia Lobaloru. I come from class B, semester 8. Now I want to tell you about the video which I watched this week. Uh, the title, the title from the video speech which I watched this week is "You Don't Find Happiness, You Create It" by Katrina Bloom. She says in her audience to show that we don't always do us. Other people tell us to we rather do we as other people do, and this is important when it comes to creating well-being in ourselves and in others. See a psycholinguists and see train organizations, teams and individuals in creating happiness and well-being. And a couple of years back, she co-authored a book on the science of happiness, but when the book published, she was actually in the middle of a life crisis. uh, she just broken up with the person who she thought she spent her life with. She had no place to live and no job, and she think this is very common human experience. We all face problems and we end up in crisis sometimes, and we struggle, but at the same time she think much of us we long for that other kind of the life that entails meaning and connection and happiness, but it's kind of difficult to live this life to always be there in this happy place. And today she wants to show her audience why their brain is not always on other side when it comes, but also we can do the country this. It's not going to be by just positive thinking. This take positive action because happiness is a skill we all can train and work on. She want this to start here. How it's not just about positive thinking. So let's begin. With have ever found ourselves in a situation where you really about something and are keep worrying, even though knew that we won't change the situation or help the situation in any way. Nevertheless, you just keep on worrying. Hand up like we're all doing in this, and if we could have total mind power and just switched over to this happy talk, and we just have done that and get on with our lives. But doesn't life happen, does it? And did you know that about half of the time that you've been listening to this picture, your mind has probably been wandering of thinking about other things? According to a study by Daniel Gilbert and Catricans, what our minds wander 46.9% of the time we spend awake, or so our thoughts are automatic. They have a life of their own, and to create happiness by just control positive thinking, I think it's hard. It's not even impossible. And I think it's time that we start talking more about this. How can we take positive action, actually making the change in our lives? Because if you, our would ask are to keep our focus on our breath, don't think about anything else for 5 minutes. She doubts that anyone in this room would be able to do that, but if she would ask us to please raise our hand like this for 5 minutes, she think will or would be better able to achieve this. So it's really counter difficult. to control our talk, and we have a better chance at controlling our action, our behaviors. Therefore, well-being is better built by positive action. And not positive thinking also we tend to look ourselves. Maybe I think that's all about my presentation, which the video which I watched. Thank you, mom, and good morning.